It's your boy Tops back again, live for another watch along. Arsenal, I'm gonna say Arsenal, Aston Villa versus Man United, man. And yeah, this should be an interesting game. Actually, I'm very intrigued to see how this is gonna go. Obviously, Man United, not the favorites in this game. Aston Villa with an amazing run, 9 wins out of 10, or it might be 10 wins out of 11 actually. So far this season in this current run. Man United have only won 2 away games, but yeah, man. You know how this normally goes with the Premier League. Man, you will end up winning the game. So we'll have to see, man. I got a feeling it's going to be a draw, though. Even though Villa are in good form, I feel like Man United. What I will say in the last couple of games, man, their attack has definitely improved for sure. A big up Donut, man. Hope you're well, my bro. Hope you're good. Hello, Donut here. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you're all right, my guy. Prediction 3-2 to Man United. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? Even at Aston Villa, remember, if they win this game, they're already 3 points off the top, which is obviously also on the top of the league at this moment in time. So, yeah, man, I think it's going to be a difficult game for both teams, to be honest with you. I think, like I said, even though Man United have been conceding a lot of goals and giving away leads, they have been scoring more goals than they were last season, which I've been impressed with. So, again, it's probably expected considering they did improve on their attacking lineup from Højlund and Garnacho to Buemo, Cunha, Sesko, obviously, this season. So, yeah, man, I think personally, even though Villa obviously are in good form, I think they do give you chances, man, even with Arsenal. Even though Arsenal lost the game, they were obviously given some chances as well. So, yeah, going to be interesting to see how both teams kind of navigate through the game. Record at Villa Park, Man United, 18 wins out of 30. Only 3 defeats in the Premier League history, bro, which is very impressive, to be fair. They only lost 3 times that's crazy. They only lost 3 times in Premier League history at Villa Park. I think we've lost 3 times on the Arteta there. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. So, yeah, they've got an amazing record there. So, yeah, going to be interesting to see what happens, man. A big up Donut says, have you seen the Liverpool versus Spurs? It was MMA. Oh, MMA on the pitch. Yeah, bro. Obviously the red card was crazy by Simmons, bro. I don't know what he was doing. Crazy by Simmons to do that. And that basically cost his team the game, man. Also Romero lacked a lot of discipline as well, with his getting 2 bookings needlessly. And then obviously Isak, it looks like, even though they're being a bit coy on it, it does look like he might have done an MCL or ACL, which is obviously a months recovery, which potentially could end the season, considering obviously we're nearly halfway through. So, yeah, man, peak times, man. Good goal he scored, but at what cost, to be fair, man? Big up normal guy in the building, man. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you are well. What up? What's going on with you, bro? Hope you are well. Obviously, watching this game, you have to let me know what you think the score's going to be in that. I think I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw or something. Maybe even 2-2. Actually, I'll go with a 2-2 draw, you know. I feel like it's going to be a draw. Do you know what I'm saying? So, we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, man. I might say nothing, man. What's your think? What's the feeling on the game, bro? Who do you think is going to win this game? Let me know, man. When's kickoff? In about a minute or so, bro. 4:30 UK time. So should be in about a minute. Villa win 2-1. Okay. I can get down with that as well. I can get down with that. This is one of these games where it wouldn't surprise me of any result. Like, if Villa won, I wouldn't be a massive surprise. Even if Man United won, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, they won. It's just, that's just what Man U do, bro. Like, even when you count them out, the games that you're expecting them to win, they don't win. And then the games where you think they're going to get battered, they don't lose. It's weird, bro. Like, it's weird. Obviously, they lost to Arsenal and Man City. They're probably the exceptions. But they should have. I thought they were going to lose to Liverpool. I thought potentially they could have lost to Spurs as well. And they ended up not losing either game. So yeah, man. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. Obviously, just to go through the teams. Lemons is in goal for Man United. Heaven, Euro and Shaw at the back. No Delit or Maguire either. So yeah. Dallo, Agate, Fernandez, and Dogu. So yeah, man. No Casemiro. He's suspended. Cunha, Mount, and then Sesko up front, man. So this is where you need Sesko to step up, man, because they need him, especially with Mbuemo not there. They need someone to score the goals up front. The bench is looking bare though, man. Only Zertsky really. A lot of academy players on the bench, man. So squad is looking bare. Big up Donut says Fernandez is probably gonna cook today. Maybe, man. Like I said, Man United's away record isn't great in the Premier League, but their record at Villa Park is very, very good. Only lost 3 times in 33 years at Villa Park in the Premier League. So yeah, man, not a lot. Obviously, Watkins has got 3 goals in the Premier League. Looking to improve on that for sure. Because again, you're thinking that Ollie Watkins is going to be one of those guys that can score in a tight angle. Agate on the losing side in his last Premier League starts, so that's obviously not a good sign. Agate definitely has not been a very good sign for Man United so far. It looks like he lacks a lot technically to play in that midfield. In terms of being on the ball and that, so we'll have to wait and see if he has a good game here. I think Casemiro has been one of their better players this season. In terms of being able to intercept, be a goal scoring threat, even though obviously, again, people were saying his legs were gone. I just think they were just playing him the worst role during that period of time, man. So, yeah, man. Big old Donut said, but Villa can really turn the game around and keep possession. Yeah, they can. And I think they've got much more attacking threat in terms of as a squad than Man United. Look at Man United's bench, Sterling Zertsky. Obviously, Villa have still got Malin to come on, and you look at their kind of midfield players that they can bring on as well. Do you know what I mean? As well as having the likes of Rodgers and Watkins in the starting lineup. So yeah, going to be very, very interesting to see how it works out. Damn, the weather out there looks SIHT. Hello. Oh yeah, nah, legit. This is a different variation of Man United's away kit though. I feel like it's normally all white, but they're wearing blue. Looks all right though, to be fair. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I'll go for a 2-2 draw. Obviously, normal guy's gone 2-1. And Donut's gone 3-2 Man United. So we've all gone from different scores. So we'll have to wait and see. Cunha kicks it off. And Man United have got possession of the ball. Ball over the top by the goalkeeper. Trying to find, I think it was a Mount there on the wing. And it's cleared away. So, yeah, very interesting. But like I said, Man United... their last away game was against Wolves. They won 4-1. Obviously, Wolves are at the bottom of the table. Aston Villa, obviously, their last home game, I believe it was Arsenal, who they beat 2-1 in the last minute. Buendia is another one who can come off the bench and score. So they have got some attacking options. But that is a free kick in a dangerous area for Man United. Matson with the foul there. And I think it was Dalot. So already a good opportunity for Man United to cause a bit of problems in the Aston Villa kind of box. Going to be interesting to see how Aston Villa kind of deal with the, not even expectation or pressure of being a team that is expected to win this game. Because everyone would probably put them as favourites, to be honest with you, based off the form they're in. So going to be interesting. Most set-piece goals. Man United actually top 12, ahead of Arsenal, who with 11, and ahead of Leeds, joint with Leeds with 12 as well. So, yeah, they are utilising this quite a lot. Ball into the area, cleared away. Poor delivery, really, by Bruno. Back to Bruno. Ball by his left foot into a dangerous area. Cunha tries to win the head on. And that's offside there for Man United. What's going on with the timer? Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like it's cut off a little bit. I'm not sure. I hope you guys can read it still. But yeah, I'm on 1 minute 45. I'm going to go 6-0 Villa. Man said, big up ST, bro. I hope you're well. Man said 6-0, you know. You're a madman. You're a madman, man. But again, at least Arsenal won. It wasn't the greatest of performances, but at least we won. Top at Christmas. So hopefully we can improve during the Christmas period, man. Because again, that attack is just not clicking at the minute. But good to see the defense got a clean sheet after a few games as well. 6-0. How? They can't do that against Man United, says says Donut. Yeah, I think he's on the wind up, man. I think he's on the wind up. But big up ST anyway. That's the pass there. Man United got the ball on the right side. His Mount trying to find Sesko into Cunha. Oh my days, just wide. That was a great opportunity for Cunha. He's normally good at outside the box as well, man. Oh. Man, that's crazy. Pretty close as well. Villa is like Rikishi. Man United are Hornswoggle. I love the I love the wrestling reference, man. If you know, you know. You'd think so, man, but hey, David beat Goliath as well, so you never know, man. That's what I'm saying. And they're not the better team so far in the first 3 minutes. Do you know what I mean? On the front foot. So, but they definitely have to make this kind of spell of possession count for sure. Um, so yeah, man. Um, crazy. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I feel like for me, if Man United can win this game, they can get themselves back into that kind of top four hunt. Um, it's probably more likely it's going to be top five as well, depending on the coefficient of the English teams in the Champions League and Europa League. Here's a chance here into Watkins, 1v1. Here's Watkins on his left foot, cuts back to his right. Watkins, good defending there by Man United, but that is a warning sign in transition. Literally took 2 passes and he was nearly in there. And there's a lot of space in behind as well. But that's how you have to play with a striker that likes to play on the front foot. You have to be very quick with your passing, man. You can't be a possession-based team. You have to really 2 passes and they're in. 1 and then 2. He's in. That's it. He gets in behind. And he tries to go in behind Lenny Euro, but it was a good tackle by Heaven actually. Because Yara got done there, to be fair. But that's the warning sign, man, already, man. Big up Static in the building, man. Yo, Tops, it's good to see you, bro. And you too, brother. Hope you are well, my guy. Good to see you in the building. Tops, enjoy the game. You too, my friend, man. Good to see you as always, my bro. 9 likes, like and subscribe. Make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel, man. Pick up yourself, Static, as always. Go to subscribe to Static as well. I agree. Like and subscribe. Pick up yourself, Donut, as well. Appreciate that. In the building, man. Appreciate everyone here as well. Obviously, Barcelona are beating Villarreal in they are beating Villarreal away from home in La Liga 1-0. Rafinha penalty. So that's good for them in that division or in that league. But yeah, like I said, if Man United were to get 3 points, they would, I think, go on level on points with Liverpool and Chelsea, I believe. Which all in all, they probably would have taken at the start of the season. To be honest, man. Let me have a double check. But yeah, this is a difficult game for them. Yeah, so if they did win, they would be on 29 points with Chelsea and Liverpool. Obviously, the goal difference is not as good as Chelsea's, but it would be better than Liverpool, so they would go into 5th place, which could be a Champions League spot if they win the game. So, good opportunity for them to win this and get in a certain position. But yeah, man. Is Martinez. Good play there by Villa. Really lost 3 games. They've won 10. Only City and Arsenal have won more games than them in the league. There's Tielemans. Bruno. That's the foul on Bruno. Free kick to Manchester United. And Tops, I left a comment for your reaction. Oh, big up yourself. I'll have a look now, bro. Big up yourself. I'm not seeing it yet. I'll have a look now, my guy. But big up yourself. I said hopefully Man United can attack and score, says Donut. As well. I'm guessing you want him, obviously, Man United to win the game. Bruno, fantastic player. I think he's having a good season, to be fair. I think he started a little bit slow, but he's definitely contributing a lot. I think he's got 5 goals, 7 assists. So, yeah, he is having a good season for Man United. But Ugarte losing the ball. Here is Anana. Could be a chance here for Aston Villa. Anana plays it into McGinn. First time. Oh, good save. Oh, he saved it again. And Villa nearly scored another last-ditch tackle by Heaven. Saved potentially 2 goals, man. It's crazy. Ugarte, man, is not a ball-playing midfielder. This is what I said. He's not been a good signing for Man United. And then McGinn, it's not the best of saves, to be honest with you. He puts it back into the danger area, but Aiden Heaven did well to clear it for a Aston Villa corner. So that's 2 times in transition that Man United look like they're going to concede there. So they're holding on a little bit. Here's McGinn to take the corner. Anana's in there. A lot of people are in there. McGinney with the corner. Oh, scored all the way through. Still, Matson. Oh my God, he's missed it. I think he's missed an open goal there. Oh my days. Maybe it's too quick for him as well, but ball into the area, man. Flicked on into the path of Matson. Puts it into a dangerous area. And he tries to do a back heel there, Rodgers. And he'd be disappointed he didn't score that, man. It is an open goal. Oh, he's the post. Oh, he's close, to be fair. It's fair enough. He's close. It does come at him very quick. And he kind of had to improvise there and try to pull it into that kind of empty net. So Man United, man, literally could have been 2 or 3-0 down in the first 8 minutes of the game, man. It's looking mad. But yeah, big up yourself, man. Tops, I need to go to training. Big up yourself, bro, for being in there, man. If you can make it back, let me know. But yeah, man, big up yourself, Donut, as always. Tops, I hope you don't mind that I promote my Instagram. Yeah, do it, bro. I prefer people to follow me on there than on YouTube, as I always react about Arsenal on Instagram. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Put your Instagram in there for sure. Come on, bro. Make sure you go and subscribe. Go follow Static on Instagram, man. Tops, I now must go. Speak soon. Big up yourself, bro. Big up for being in the chat. Always a pleasure. And I'll catch you in a bit. Keep hitting the like button and subscribe, everyone. Big up yourself. I have one-on-one goalkeeping. Sorry, I have one-on-one training as a goalkeeper. Oh, big up yourself up, Donut. Good luck, bro. Hopefully you have a good session, man. And I'll catch you soon for one of these watch-alongs again, man. But yeah, big up yourself for being in the chat, of course. But yeah, man. Hopefully it goes well, the training session for you, bro. But yeah, Man United, lucky to still 0-0. Look at the match stats here. 4 shots for Aston Villa, 1 for Man United, which was the Cunha shot. 1 on target for Aston Villa, none for Man United. 6 touches in the opposition box for Aston Villa, 2 for Manchester United. And possession is quite even as well. So yeah, Aston Villa would be a bit not even annoyed, but we'll feel a bit aggrieved that they've not opened up the scoring so far. But yeah, we'll see if they can do it further along in the game, man. Further along in the game. But yeah, this is going to be a long throw here. Flicks on there. Could be a chance, and good. This could be a chance here for Manchester United. Fernandes. Dear me. Man United just playing some nice 1-2s, actually. Could be a chance here. Cleared away. Man United trying to win the ball high up. Here's McGinn. Good play there. Aston Villa trying to play it from the back. Foul by, I think it was Mason Mount. Free kick to Manchester United. I mean, to Aston Villa. Big ol' ST said Villa have a mad high intensity press. They do, bro. They do, man. And you know what I think I like about them, ST, as well? Like, they have that kind of transitional threat as well. So when you're kind of pushing high up yourselves to try and get the ball back, they can just pop it around you in a couple of passes. Watkins is in. Matson's in, and they've got pace as well in behind. Ball over the top, trying to find Watkins as I speak. Great touch there by Watkins, and good defending again there by Heaven. He's the only one really kind of tracking Watkins' run there. And that's the third time, really, to be honest with you. Nice run there, man, over the top. And yeah, man, good defending in the end. But yeah, Watkins definitely is in the mood, and they're allowing him a lot of space because they're not obviously sitting deep. They're trying to press quite high up, so there's a lot of space for him to run into as well, bro. So yeah, man, definitely a danger part of the game for Man United to try and contain. But yeah, it's corner for Man United. Tielemans is going to take it. They've got Konza and Anana in there. Goes for a short one there. McGinn, and it's gone out for another corner. So tries to do something off the training pitch, I think. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Big Ol' SD says, so true. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So the only thing about Villa is that I think their defense is a bit sus. Yeah, I think obviously Martinez can make a few mistakes as well. And I don't think they've got a lot of cover in defense. I think Torres and Konza are good, solid centre backs. But whether they can get over the line with them, I don't know, man. But I think their midfield options are very good. Tielemans ball into the area again, headed away by Man United on the edge of the box. Cameras there, Matty Cash. Ball into the area by Matty Cash, but it's too close to the goalkeeper, and Lemens gets it pretty easily. And Man United can recycle possession here. Here is Cunha on the ball, passes it back. And Man United trying to keep a little bit of possession here. Obviously trying to dictate the tempo a little bit more, as obviously Aston Villa have had the better chances of the game in the first 14 minutes as well. Aiden Heaven on the ball. A player they got from Arsenal for £1 million. Passing the ball back to Luke Shaw, who's trying to make the England squad as well. So yeah, there's a lot of players trying to make a statement here, but the referee has given a free kick to Manchester United with Dogu losing possession. Matty Cash winning the ball, but I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure, bro. Let's have a look at this again. No, he wins the ball. He wins the ball. He got away with one there. Yeah, he does as well. Nah. Yeah. He's yeah. Bit lucky there. Should have been able to play on. Should have been able to play on. Well, yeah. Ball over the top. Trying to find Sesko, who's been anonymous in the game. He's got to be offside. Surely. Oh, no. Referee saying no. Nice little 1-2 there by Man United. Into the box. Cunha with a heavy touch, though. And it's going to go out for... No, Villa can't get the ball away. And Man United have still got the ball in the entire area. Here's Cunha on his left-hand side. Passes it back to Dogu on the left. Can he put a decent ball in here, Dogu? And it's clipped off him, and it's gone out for a goal kick there. But yeah, like I said, Sesko in the first 15 minutes has been anonymous. I think that's the first time he might have touched the ball in an attacking area there. But yeah, Aston Villa will be obviously more of the happier of the two teams. Man United have not really, apart from the first couple of minutes, created any kind of threat, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Kind of crazy, really. Good defending there by Anana. Back to Man United on the right side for a throw-in, man. Still 0-0 at the Villa Park Stadium. At Villa Park. Still 0-0, 16 minutes gone. Aston Villa had the better of the opportunities with a couple of chances for Ollie Watkins. But Amarin will be happy with the 0-0, man, so far. Big up, Chris. Long time no see, bro. Hope you are well. Big up, mate. Hope you are well. Hope you're good, my bro. And a couple of good wins for Liverpool, man. It's funny. I'm not actually seeing you since Liverpool have been unbeaten. So, yeah, they've actually come into a decent run of form. And I'm back into the Champions League places, I believe. So, yeah, I said 3-1 Villa for this game. I think I said 2-2, bro. I think I did say 2-2, to be honest with you, man. So, I don't know, man. I got a feeling it's going to be a draw. But who knows, man, with Man United. They're a weird team. They can lose at home to Everton, but then beat Liverpool away. So, who knows, man. This could be a chance here for Sesko. trying to win the ball back, but Matson's done well there to gain possession. And it's gone back to the goalkeeper. Good play there by Martinez, and Villa can build from the back here. There's a decent ball out wide to Rodgers into Matson again, and it's a heavy touch. Done very well to recover there. Matson ball over the top, trying to find McGinn on the right hand side. There's an overlap for Matty Cash. Luke Shaw did well to defend that though, and he's cleared it away. But there's options to get a bit of joy here, man, for sure. There is options to get a bit of joy. There is a lot of options to get a bit of joy, bro. So Inter and Brighton were professional performances. I was happy with the win yesterday, but was fuming why we made it very hard with the man advantage. Yeah, I hear it, bro. I think what was even worse as well, Chris, is when Spurs went down to 9 men. It looked like you were hanging on even more. It was bizarre. But yeah, I think the Inter Milan game, I thought you were the better team anyway. I know the penalty, again, if buts and maybes about the penalty, but if you pull someone's shirt, you're telling the referee you're making the referee ask a question about it, innit? So that's kind of the player's fault, really. And then, the Brighton performance was a very, 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 very professional from the highlights I saw. Yeah, obviously you got the Leeds one in there, which was a draw. But ultimately, it's always difficult to win away from home than at home anyway. Ball over the top by Aston Villa. Could be a chance here. Here's Rodgers, but he's offside. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if you can keep it all. Obviously, you've got Wolves at home the next game on the 27th, which should be 3 points. And then after that, I can't remember who you've got for that, actually. I know your fixtures, you've got a very hard like May. I think you've got like Chelsea, Aston Villa, I want to say Man United in May, and then someone else. But then obviously in January, you got Arsenal away. It's probably your hardest game. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how you get on with that, man. Ball over the top by Lament trying to find Sesko, flicks it on into Mason Mount, and that's a free kick. But yeah, man. But it's interesting to see how obviously these new strikers have kind of tried to acclimatize to their new clubs. Doesn't really look like anyone apart from Ekitike has really fitted in like straight away, man. You look at Sesko, not really in the game. Are they used to play with a striker like this, who I think needs kind of a lot of aerial service, which I don't think Man United really do. They don't really cross the ball into the box aerially. Cameron did very well there after the press. Ball over the top, trying to find Watkins. Very direct, man, which obviously makes Aston Villa have a lot of turnovers because they're trying through balls all the time like now, and they've turned the ball over. And now Man United got it back again. Are they going to try and do the same? Very hesitant. It's Heaven, and it's gone out of the defense and gave the ball away. But that's what Agate needs to be doing, to be honest with you. He needs to be driving with the ball, trying to find the striker. So he's kind of trying to do his job for him, really. But yeah, man. Funny, we changed the system and we win. Did tell everyone. Yeah, you did say, for sure, man. You did say that. That's what you needed to do. I remember you saying that, actually. We are at home to Wolves and at home to Leeds before we play Arsenal. See? Good. Oh, this great chance. Let's go. Oh, that should have been a goal, you know. 1-on-1. Good goalkeeping, but he should have just dinked that over. He should have probably just dinked it over. Let's have a look at this again. Is that Bruno? Oh no. He's got to dink that over him, man. It's bouncing as well. Just dink it. And that's a goal. So yeah, man. Good chance, man. But again, he's not a clinical striker like that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not clinical. Big old Bulgarian, man. He says, how's it going, Tops? All good, my brother. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, I'm all good, my guy. Hope you are well. As well, myself. Isak could be injured for up to 2 months. Okay, that's not too bad news. Someone's put that. Further scans to confirm the timeline. That's Indy Cali with the bomber. So we'll have to wait and see. Gyökeres needs his teammates to create chances for him, similar to Isak. I don't blame the strikers. Yeah, true. I agree. I agree. Like obviously with Sesko, that's kind of the first involvement he's had. But again, he's had to be played through. These strikers, I think, are more traditional number 9s than I think a lot of our teams have been used to. We've been used to kind of these false nines with Firmino or Jesus. This could be a chance for Man United. Sesko's in again. And he's took it too wide. And it's gone out for a Aston Villa throw in there. But he's making the runs, though. He's making the runs, but he probably should have done better with that one. Let's have a look at this again. Ball over the top. And he's making a clever run there. He's onside. And maybe could have, yeah, it's heavy touch. But yeah, man. I said, wow, Sesko has had chances all season. Yeah, he should have at least scored a couple in this game. Indy Cali should focus on the KFC orders. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Obviously, when you're looking at someone's knee, you're thinking that's not going to be good. I think probably one thing you got to hope for is that it's just kind of bruising, and maybe he's going to be out for a few months for the swelling to go down. But if it's any kind of MCL, ACL, yeah, it's long. It is long. I'll be real. It is long, man. But yeah, a few chances for Man United though. A bit more even in terms of chances creation by both teams now. And just a bit of breaking play because of the clash between Matty Cash and Martinez when it came to that chance. Let's have a look at this again. Heavy touch by Sesko. And then Martinez kind of clatters into, oh no, Matty Cash kind of knees him in the head, which kind of looks a bit painful, to be fair. I said David Ornstein created a monster when he bigged up Indy Callia. For sure, bro. I didn't even realize he knew what he did then. I was good. He scored a brilliant goal too from Vert's assist yesterday. Yeah, man. The first, bro, it's up till December, but you're finally seeing why you're paying the money for the two players because they've actually linked up to score a goal. And then now he's injured, man. But yeah, for your sake, you just got to hope it's not a long-term one. I know they've already put out the feelers saying it could be a severe injury. They're worried about it, but I think it's more to kind of maybe not dampen, but try and look at expectations, man. You know what I'm saying? That he might be out for a while. So if he's not out for a long time, there's a bit more of a relief. Well, yeah, man. 25 minutes gone, still 0-0. Aston Villa versus Man United. Well, yeah, man. I think I want to take Martinez off for the concussion protocol. I think if he wants to stay on, just keep him on for a bit and see how he gets on, man. But yeah, game's actually restarted. I'm assuming it's going to be quite a lot of stoppage time at halftime, to be honest. But that was kind of a long stoppage of play. Romero, sorry, was a car crash all game. He was blamed for both goals and he got sent off as well. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't rate him, man. I think he's man overrated, isn't it? Personally, but yeah, people trying to tell me he was better than Gabriel. So, hey, well, yeah, man. Da, 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 da. But yeah, Man United just keeping the ball over the top, trying to find, I think, Mason Mount. Cleared away by Aston Villa. Aston Villa still got the ball, Konza. Hmm. There you go, Dallo. Well, yeah, man. Chiesa be gone in January. I'd be shocked if he's still here. Slot hates him for whatever reason. Only brings him on when it's too late. Yeah, I hear it, bro. I think you're gonna get if Isak is out for a long period of time. I think you will get forward in. Um, it might even prompt you to try and go all in for Semenya, even if you weren't gonna get him already. As kind of like cover. Oh, that could be a foul. Free kick to Aston Villa. I got woken up for that circus car crash fight. My days, man. It's just a mess of a game, really. Like I said, it was just bizarre how you just look more vulnerable when they had 9 men compared to when they had 11. It was just crazy, the game. But good 3 points. Nevertheless, in terms of Spurs, man, I don't know where they go, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I think this just might be them now, innit? After the Hurricane Son kind of era, it's going to be very difficult for them to get a player that can elevate the whole team like that, man. They're very rare to get, especially when you're not able to buy the best players straight away for big money. You're gonna have to try and build up a player, man. But yeah, I think Thomas Frank is definitely the wrong type of coach. I think, man, for where they want to go. I think he's a good mid-table Premier League manager. If you want to try and elevate and get into the top 4 regularly, I don't think he's the guy personally. But he could prove me wrong because it's still early days, man. But I don't know, man. Just mentality-wise, I just feel like he's just always cautious about losing the game rather than setting up a structure to kind of win the game. So, but yeah, crazy, man, really. Agate just kicking it out a play. And this is the problem with a guy, like, because he doesn't offer anything on the ball, is very, very limited in terms of what he can actually bring to the team, especially playing in the 2-man midfield. In a 3, you can kind of get away with it. A guy that kind of sits and just kind of wins the ball back. But in the 2, you need both of them to be able to be decent on the ball, man. And he's just not. Like Casemiro would have created a lot more chances through the possession he's had so far, man. But Man United are still trying to attack here. Here's Cunha. Good defending there. And that looked like it went out of play. A guy is rubbish. Yeah, I don't rate him, man. I think it's terrible. We need a CB, DM, and another winger. Yeah. I don't know if you get the DM. You definitely need another centre back. You have to get one of those, especially because you didn't get Gay. You probably have to get one of those in Jan. That's nice play. And McGinn loses the ball. Here's Cunha. He's only got Sesko ahead of him. Cunha gets past Kamara and gets the advantage. Would probably want the free kick, really. Is Fernandez. Dallo. Too easy. And this is what I'm saying about them not used to playing with a striker that can head the ball. It's just not set up. Their crosses are not pinpoint. They just kind of put it in an area. But Aston Villa not really threatened in the last probably 20 minutes, to be honest with you. It's been more Man United. Can't really get out from the back. Man United are doing well to kind of press in those kind of areas. Ball over the top, though. This could be... there's a chance in the middle here. Oh, I think Villa can definitely get some joy. They just need to be a bit quicker in that transitional phase, man, to play people in. But that was good defending again by Man United. But they've given the ball back. And the crowd wants to be geared up. I think you need 2 centre backs. Yeah, I think long term, because you have to remember, Konate's not signing a new deal, by the way. Like, everyone kind of seems to forget this. He's like, you could be going on a free as well. And Van Dijk's like 33, 34. Bro, that defense is a whole new rebuild. People are like, you kind of need like 3 or 4 defenders. Obviously, Leone's obviously got an ACL, so he won't be back till next year. He's 18, 19. So, yeah, man, you need a few, really, to be honest with you. You need a replacement for Van Dijk. You need a replacement for Konate. This could be a chance here. Morgan Rogers, and it's just too tame. and then you need maybe a replacement for Gomez if he moves on as well. So there's a lot, man. Gomez can get sold to the NHS, to the hospital bed model. That's mad. It's crazy. Igate is atrocious. How much did he cost again? 60 million, man. 60 million British pounds, bro. And yeah, he's bad, bro. He's bad. Like, he just doesn't offer anything. At least when they used to have like McTominay, he was like a goal threat. Even though, again, in midfield, he wasn't really a ball playing midfielder. But I think McTominay was misprofiled anyway. I think similar to Marino, them guys are like, they're just like false nines, really. Strikers, man. Good finishers. Can't really contribute in terms of build-up play. But they're good in the air. They're tall. They've got good physique. And they're good at finishing, man. Ball into the area by Dalot. Very heavy. Into Dogu. Good defending there by Matty Cash. Nice little 1-2. Loses the ball, though. And Aston Villa lose the ball as well. He's Konya. Konya with a shot. Oh, good save, man. Cleared away. And Man United got the ball back again. Here is Mason Mount into Dogu. That's ball by Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Back to Man United again. And they're on top of it, man. They're on top of it. Master Gahey and Schalke back. It'll be after. Yeah, maybe, yeah. That's not a bad shout, man. That's not a bad shout. Maybe what, Gahey on a free? Here's Cunha. Sure. Cunha, nice little turn there. Big old Vidic in the building. Think he cost us 50 glorious million pounds. Obviously, he's not watching this performance. But you know, Man United have been decent in the last 15 minutes since that injury, or since obviously Sesko's played and should have scored. They've been all right. Ball into the area by Dogu. Could be a chance here. Cuts it back. Good defending there by Matson. Last ditch. Ball over the top, trying to find Ollie Watkins. 1v1 with Heaven. Lenny Euro trying to help. Good hold-up play there. Oh, Tillemans and Rodgers both left it. And now, there's a lot of turnovers in this game. A lot of transitional turnovers. Here is Cunha. Dogu's on the left-hand side. Cunha puts a decent ball in. And it's gone back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, man. I think Aston Villa just need to kind of do the basics a bit better, especially in the midfield. They're giving the ball away a lot. 0-0, most touches. Looking at Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Dalot, Heaven, and then Emi Martinez. So, that goes to show Aston Villa's midfield are not having a lot of touches on the ball, in possession. They're turning the ball probably a bit too much, to be honest with you. They need to kind of keep possession a little bit, then maybe find the killer pass to Watkins through the line. Sorry. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Master just pay the money for Gahey for F's sake. Yeah, they should have just done it last summer. The thing is, they were scrimping and saving over an extra 15 mil, 20 mil. Bro, if you need him in, just pay it. I don't know whether... I highly doubt Crystal Palace will let him go in January. They might do. If you can come to another agreement where they get a replacement in and you pay a certain amount of money, then yeah, just do it, bro, to be honest with you. Yeah, you forget, obviously, in a couple of weeks, transfer window is back open. Players can be bought by teams, whether it's Man City, Chelsea, whatever. Hopefully, I'm hoping Arsenal, I don't expect them to do much business, but I'm hoping they get like a midfielder, man, to be honest with you. Like another one. Because I don't think Zubomendi and Rice can play 90 minutes for the entire season, man. I think and he doesn't obviously trust Norgard for whatever reason. So I think you need someone that can come in, just take some minutes off them. Here's a chance for Aston Villa. Here's McGinn. Remember, Man United have only lost 3 times in Premier League history. Ball. Tillemans with a long shot. Wide. So, yeah. Early one standing out is Heaven so far. Yeah, I mean, Heaven is definitely been your best defender for sure. As well, man. I think Cunha's having a decent game. Trying to get in behind and now having a few shots. But yeah, Sesko should have scored. I think Bruno's been a bit quiet as well. I think Agate's been terrible, man, to be honest with you. Yeah, but it's still 0-0. Even Dogu's been a bit lackluster on the ball. And Arnold has won the ball back. This could be a chance. Here's Tillemans. Good defending, though. By Agate. That's his best strength, to be honest with you. Just winning the ball back. Bruno Fernandes. That's a foul. That is a foul, man. Took Anthony Joshua 6 rounds to knock out a kid from a Disney Channel. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. I mean, you can say he broke his jaw in 2 places, but yeah, it wasn't great still, man, to be honest with you, but it is what it is, man. He got the bag. Also are dropping the head of the cutie sign, Leo Scarlett, Buadi. He's 18, man. So yeah. Most obvious 0-0 draw. I hear it, bro. It's looking like it, man. It's looking like it. That 2-2 is looking very bleak at the minute, man. It's either going to be 0-0 or just 1 goal. A lot of transitional turnovers in both games, but a lack of quality in both kind of boxes as well so far. So yeah, man. Not great. I think was it 0-0 last year? What was the score last year? I'm sure you faced them when Ten Hag was there, and it was 0-0. That's a long kick by Lemons. Flicked on by Sheshko. Won the ball back, though. And he's lost the ball. Oh, he's pulled up. Oh, no. He's never injured as well. Bruno's pulled his hamstring. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear. Dear. This ain't good news. If he's pulled it, you better get off, bro. If you pulled it, you best get off now. Don't want to try and run that. Just get off, bro. He said he's fine, but he went to hold it straight away as well. You have to keep an eye on him. I've never seen him hold his hamstring before. It's crazy. Man said, 0-0. Yes, my eyes were bleach. Yeah, crazy game, man. Crazy. Nah, Bruno has made a steal. We'll see, bro. Maybe he's trying to get to halftime. He's not running at the minute. He's just walking. So, and they're not looking to pass to him either. But yeah, if it's actually felt it, you best just get off, man, because you're just gonna make it worse, especially when you try and sprint. This could be a chance here. Here's Dalot, long ball over. Oh, punched away by Martin. This could be still a chance for Man United. Cunha's got the follow through here. Cunha on his right foot. He's gonna go for a shot. No, opts to pass it back. Here's Bruno now. Nice pass there by Dogu into Cunha. Nice little football by Man United. Back to Cunha here at the edge of the box. It just got swarmed out by Villa players. They want a free kick, not going to get it. Back to Bruno. Bruno seems to be all right at the minute. Bruno with the ball over the top. Back to Mason Mount. Cunha. Back to Mount on the edge of the box. Bruno's there as well. Bruno on his left foot. Bruno! Deflected out for a corner. Deflected out. Boy, Man United definitely have probably been the better team. Cleared away. Good block in the end by Kwanzaa. Looked like he was going to bend in, to be fair, with his left foot. Yeah. Is bro. Once you pull that or you feel it, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's just prolonging the inevitable. You're probably making it a bit worse, to be honest with you. Ball in the area, And that's a free kick to Aston Villa, fouled by Lenny Euro on the goalkeeper. But yeah, it's who you taking off for. Casemiro suspended. I'm trying to think who else you got in midfield. Look at your bench. Bruno's talking to the ref. Yeah, if he's going off, he's gonna have to come off, brother. So it looks like Zertsky would come on. Then what? Cunha? Well, I mean, what? Cunha back in midfield? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure, man. But yeah, a couple of minutes before halftime, goal kick there by Martinez, flicked on, headed on by Aston Villa into no man's land. They kind of need a spark from somewhere, man. Cleared away by Lemens or into the path of Sesko. Defended well. Bruno heads the ball back to Matty Cash. And they will recycle the ball again. Aston Villa. Maybe they can try and have one more chance before half time or something. But yeah, Villa have not really been in the game for a couple of minutes. Well, for the last 10 to 15, 20 minutes, really. Not really created anything of note to test the keeper. Well, they're on the ball now. His camera into McGinn. Holding off. Good hold-up play there by McGinn. Great ball into the panel or channel of Rodgers. Keeps the ball. Good control there. 1v1 with Lenny with Yoro. Here's Rodgers. Has a shot. Oh, what a goal is Morgan Rodgers with the finish. That was so cold. Oh, my days. Top corner. Pick that one out. That is sensational strike. Morgan Rodgers, man. Top draw. Top level finish into the top corner. And Aston Villa are winning the game. 1-0 against Manchester United. What a goal! What a goal. What a finish. What a finish. Oh, man. Oh, I've just seen the chat now. It's crazy. Let's have a look at this again, man. Ball over the top by McGinn. And it's a great ball by McGinn. Is he onside? He is. And it's a Rodgers. Good control there. Keeps it in play as well. And he's 1v1 with Lenny Euro. Cuts onto his right foot. And he just has a shot there. Keeper just looks at it into the top corner to make it 1-0 to Aston Villa. They've not played great, but they are winning the game anyway. And when you got players like Morgan Rodgers, it's always a problem for the opposition. 1-0 to Aston Villa. Great goal that is. Bent into the top corner. Oh, fantastic goal. Big up Kieran in the building. Says, what a goal. Big up Korean. Man doing the ref cam as well, you know. Jesus, this is infuriating. Man said, Amarin out. Arteta out. Amarin out, man. Crazy. Always got to do these type of goals against us with a rose. Did I get this Mickey Mouse iPad kid out of my club? Mickey Mouse. What a finish, man. What a finish. Man said, so I got a bone to pick with you. Man, big up Carlos in the building. The streets were saying I was dumb. I don't know ball, and that Ben White was better than Reece James. It's a different time now, isn't it? It's a different time, G. It was a different time, fam. Answer to your sins, man. Big up Carlos every time. Hope you well, my guy. I have to come see you soon, man. Or whatnot, man. But big yourself, bro. Flipping out. But yeah, chance for Man United to try and get back into the game. Bruno's got a corner here, sorry. 1-0 to Aston Villa. So let's see what Bruno can do. Bruno with the corner comes in. Fernandez gets it pretty easily, really. Pretty easily there. That's a poor kick, though, man. Might have got away with it there. His camera. Flick on. Back to Matty Cash. This is going to be a lost week mentalities yet again. Week. Man said, hi, Korean. With a laughing origin. Hi, Carlos. Get this Portuguese clown out of my club. If Bruno goes off because of injury, then this can be an embarrassing result. Oh, wow. Villa doing it. It's Cunha. Oh, what a finish! 1-1. What are you doing, Villa? Literally a gift. A gift, bro. 1-1. Cunha with a great goal, great finish. Mighty Cash, what is he doing, man? Just before half time as well. And it's 1-1. To be fair, Aston Villa have not really been playing that greatly anyway in the game. They went 1-0 up, maybe against a run of play. But yeah, massive mistake by Mighty Cash. And it makes it 1-1. Let's have a look at this again. Konza with the ball, Mighty Cash, indecisive there, tries to go down the line, then takes a massive chance, gets caught in possession, and Cunha with a great finish first time. But it's literally a through on goal kind of mistake there. Good anticipation by Dogu, and Cunha with a great finish. This is what happens when you got better finishers in the team compared to last season for Man United, and Cunha fires it past Martinez to make it 1-1. And yeah, man, poor mistake by Mighty Cash. Man said yes. Yes, man. These clowns are used to getting embarrassed time and time again. Says Korean. What is Villa doing there? I don't know, Kieran, bro. I do not know. I said, come on. Before Bruno's injury, I couldn't really see where the goals were coming from. I said Cunha, MT Brazilian, LOL. My Brazilian, you can't say United were playing well. Do you deserve that goal? Mistake by Aston Villa. To be fair, I think Aston Villa scored against the run of play, to be honest with you. I thought Man United were the better team. Not by much, but I think they were the better team, to be fair. So I think 1-1 is probably fair. Yeah, I think 1-1 is probably fair, to be honest, going into halftime. I think Aston Villa were probably better in the first 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes. And then Man United looked more like scoring. I should have scored with Sesko, at least one of the goals. For the last 10 to 15 minutes, I'd say. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, Mighty Cash makes the mistakes, and United get the goal. Did Villa deserve their goal? It's an even fair game. Yeah, I think I agree with that. To be fair, I think a draw at halftime is fair, and it is a draw at halftime. Morgan Rogers with a sensational strike into the top corner. Goalkeeper, no chance. But the lead didn't last very long, as it was a mistake by Mighty Cash to put Cunha in through on goal, and he finished it very, very well to make it 1-1 at the break. Probably a fair result on the balance of play, I would say. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half. If Bruno's going to come back out after feeling his hamstring, we'll have to wait and see. But it's half time, 1-1. How is the £2 million youngster our best player? Yeah, he has been your best player, to be fair. Aid in heaven, especially in that first kind of, 10, 15 minutes, saved maybe one, at least two, probably goals, to be honest with you, with deflections, clearances, blocks, etc. from Watkins. So yeah, man, I think you're looking at your midfield. Agati definitely is letting the side down. I think you are missing Casemiro a lot, considering what he can do going forward. He's kind of that base that can kind of create things in the first phase, going into the second phase, man, and creating space for obviously other people. And obviously on the ball, technically, he's still way better than obviously Agati. So I think you're missing that. In terms of your other players, obviously not really seeing too much from Mason Mount from an attacking point of view. I think obviously off the ball, he tracks well, gets into position, presses, but I think on the ball, man, he still doesn't really do enough in the game, in my opinion, man, considering obviously how much he's spent on him. But yeah, I thought Cunha was having a decent game anyway. Probably your best attacker, I would say, in terms of trying to make things happen. He was picking up a lot of second balls, having obviously a few shots from outside the area, trying to play in Sesko a few times as well. So in that kind of 10 on the half turn, he was kind of doing his thing. And probably looking your most threatening attacker, really. Sesko should have definitely scored one of the chances he had. Good runs, good movement into space, but yeah, got to be more clinical, man. I think the first one, you got to just dink it over Martinez. He's coming rushing out. Just try and dink it over him. He's on the floor. I've seen him score a chip goal as well, so he's definitely got it in his locker to do it. And the second one, it just takes too much of a heavy touch. And I think if he touches it a little bit, sets himself, and then just try and shoots with his left foot, I think the power would probably beat Martinez. Again, he's coming crashing out. So yeah, good opportunities though for him. Good opportunities, man. But yeah, man. Sorry, I'm way bad. On the comments, he looks better than De Ligt. He's definitely more athletic. Says Korean, why are you cooking De Ligt when he's been our best defender and he ain't even played? So yeah, man. So many questions, bro, about the players. If Ugarte hasn't been good, then why didn't they sell him? If you're going to use him, why not give him some game time here and there? He looks so out of form. Ugarte gives me Bebe flashbacks based on how bad he's performing. He's passing. Yeah, and the thing is as well, not only obviously not playing him in regular games, so he's going to look a bit rusty. But in terms of what you're asking him to do, he's not his strong point. You're asking him to be like a ball playing six, which is obviously not, because you only got two in midfield from the base, isn't it? Obviously, Bruno's going forward. And obviously, he can't do that, man. That's not his job role. He's more like a destroyer, innit? Gets the ball, obviously wins the ball back, passes it on to someone better. But he kind of suits more of a midfield that maybe drops into a 3. But obviously, yours is more kind of like 2 10s rather than obviously having like another one next to him and then kind of a one that drifts into midfield and goes forward. So, yeah, man, even the role doesn't really suit him either. And did you see one of his crosses to the right? He gives it to a corner. Yeah, man. Yeah, I did see that, to be fair. Do you think Bruno comes out at the second half? Bro, if he's felt something, I wouldn't if I was him, man. Because obviously you've got, bro, it's Christmas period, man. You got bare games like coming up. Like, obviously you played the nearest, obviously, Premier League game also on Boxing Day. So if he wants to be ready for that, if he's got any kind of hamstring injury, it's going to be very difficult for him to make that if it's severe. So if he's feeling anything, just come off, man. But he's probably worried of the fact that you haven't got Casemiro because he's suspended. So he's like, well, you've not even got really a viable midfield option to bring on to play in that position, man. So maybe he's thinking, maybe I'll just play this game and then Casemiro will be back from suspension the next game, and then you could be Casemiro and Ugarte. But obviously you got Kobe as well you can play. So I don't know, man. I think if he's feeling it, just come off. Big old player Carlos is, in my opinion, Korean, ride the wave until Jan. You'll get some players in. Can't see you getting rid of Amarin now. I do want Kobe though. Yeah, I'll take Kobe. I think Kobe's a good player. But yeah, I don't think you'll get rid of him now. To be honest with you, you know where you are actually in the league, man. Like I said, it's weird how this league's been, bro. Because obviously the Discord from United fans has been obviously not been happy with the performances, which is fair enough. And I think it's more of a kind of continuation from last season, with how bad you were last season. Obviously, you didn't win Europa League either. But like I said, if you win this, obviously it's a draw. Even if you draw this, you're only 2 points off Chelsea, who were in 4th. You're only 2 points off Liverpool, who were in 4th. And you've had some hard games as well. So, yeah. And obviously your objective was to get top 4, 2 points off it in December. There's no way they get rid of him. If you were like where Spurs are 13th. They're 22. They've got 22 points. So they're 7 points off Chelsea. That's when you think, okay. But I think they'll be happy. Ineos will be happy with your kind of run of form at the minute and where you are. I think they're probably predicting this is probably where you'd be 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And yeah, fighting for top 4 positions, fighting to get back into the Champions League, man. So potentially it might get better for you, man. I don't know, man. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't care if United play the most frustrating football in the second half. I just win or draw, I beg. I think a draw would be a good result, to be honest with you. Hard place to go. They've already beaten Man City and Arsenal at Villa Park in this run. So, and like I said, you've got... The only thing I say is that obviously a couple of your next games, you've got Newcastle at home. There, you probably would be looking to win that because you're at home. And that's kind of the worrying thing about Man United at a minute is that your home form, you've not won a home game in, 3? So, yeah, that's probably a bit of a worry, man. But, yeah, apart from that, I think you'll be all right. I said we'll take we'll take Casado for Kobe. Yeah, you're a madman. No chance, Kurian. If you actually watch De Ligt, he's so sloppy with the ball. He makes last-ditch tackles. Heaven reminds me of a Saliba. He's pretty calm for how young he is. If given the chance, I would sell Mainu abroad. You know that boy is going to be a baller like Pogba. He's so press resistant on the ball. Very techie player, Mainu. He could definitely play in a Barca midfield. Yeah, I think he's got the attributes. Obviously, for whatever reason, Amarin just doesn't rate him, doesn't play him enough. But he definitely has the attributes to be in. He suits more of a control kind of, like you said, tiki-taka kind of midfield man. In that 8 role, someone that could just get the ball, recycle it, like you said, press resistant, keep possession. That would be his role in there. Can score a goal here and there. But yeah, he definitely needs probably a different type of coach and system man to really get the best out of him. But he's still only young. He's like 20 in it. So yeah, man. But it'd be interesting to see if you actually do let him go, because I can't see you letting him go because of situations like this. Casemiro suspended, Bruno potentially injured. You did literally only have a guy in midfield to play. Who's a senior member of the squad. So I can't see you letting him go unless you buy a midfielder to replace him, innit? So bit of a weird one, man. Bit of a weird one. Remember, City lost to Spurs at the start of the season. It's a dog-eat-dog season. Yeah. Now they're on heel on. This is what I say, man. It's a long season, bro. It is a long season. Now they're on the heel of Arsenal. This team is screaming for a midfielder. Onana would play over. Yeah, Onana's decent on the ball, bro. That's the thing. Even though he's a physical presence, like his height, power, area ability, stuff like that. But bro, on the ball, he can make things happen as well, bro. Like he's good in tight spaces for his size too. Whereas I think Aguay just he lacks, man, a lot of technical ability, bro. Like when it comes to like receiving the ball on the half turn and stuff like that, that's not his game, I know. But yeah, when you're trying to build up from him, it's just not going to go anywhere because he just can't like sustain and keep the ball for a long period of time, innit? So yeah, man. He's like a Javi type player, like profile wise, sorry. Yeah, I think he's similar to kind of that kind of guy that's press resistance, can keep the ball, keep it ticking. Stuff you see that at the Euros, man. To be fair, I think England's best game was against Holland, and he was the best player for sure. He was just keeping it ticking, keeping possession, keeping the kind of progressive passes going on a regular basis. So yeah, man. If you're gonna back this manager, then just get all the players he wants. Yeah, I think you got to do. Yeah, it's either or either, innit? You gotta, like you said, you gotta just back him and get him all the players and just kind of see it through, like Carlos was saying. Or you just get rid of him, innit? But yeah, man, it's one of those ones where I just don't know whether to get where you want to get, even if you get better players, whether this system is going to be the best in the league. That's kind of the only option. I mean, it could change if Pep obviously leaves, if managers change around. Um, um, it just obviously just put everything up into like kind of in the air, innit, when it comes to like who's going to be the out and out best team. You think it would be Arsenal, but again, they've not won anything, so you can't really put money on them being anything more than what they've been the last couple of seasons, which is second. Then obviously Liverpool, look how bad they've been this season. Can you trust Slot with new players, adding more players if he stays in the job to be back up there? You don't know, especially without Salah leaving. That's going to be a massive kind of turn in terms of relying on one player season in, season out, getting goals and assists, to now relying on other players to do it. So yeah, man, I think it's up in the air. So that might be one thing that might be in his favor. There might be a lot of uncertainty with the other teams, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird one. But like I said, this season, in terms of his objectives, it would be trying to get into the Champions League. He's doing that in a minute. He's doing that in a minute. Whether he can sustain it, I don't know. Especially when if you're going to try and keep, if you're going to try and take the FA Cup seriously, I know you got Brian in the third round. Then I don't know if your squad, in terms of rotational wise, will get used to playing like 2 games a week, innit? But yeah. Remember, this manager was a strong favorite for replacing Pep. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. I'm so annoyed he kept Ugarte. There was interest for him. The drop off from Bruno and Casemiro is just too big. Correct. Yeah, man. And even that kind of combination, you'd probably look to improve on anyway. Because again, you're looking at obviously Casemiro's getting older anyway. Bruno's very like attacking minded. So maybe you would need in certain games a bit more defensive kind of outlook, especially in the bigger games. So yeah, that might be even a situation where you look to improve on anyway. And obviously Bruno's not no spring chicken either. Like he's 2 or whatever, 31. That was Bruno. He's got to be in his 30s now, man. 31, 32. So again, you'll be looking at him to get replaced sooner rather than later. Next couple of years, probably. I know he's the captain, but yeah, man. How old is he? 31. So he just turned 31 in September. So he probably got a few more years of that. He's one of these players that you can see playing at 33, 34, to be fair. But eventually you're going to need to obviously move away from him. So yeah, man, Casemiro is he's 33. Obviously, he's in his final year of his contract as well. So yeah, man. Mad. So we'll have to wait and see what you do next year. But yeah, so far, let me have a look at the stats quickly with this kind of Aston Villa game. Because like I said, I thought Man United have actually played all right, to be honest with you. Duh, 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 duh. So yeah, 5 shots for Man United, 7 for Aston Villa, 60% possession for Man United, only 40 for Villa. 3 shots on target, so pretty even. 16 touches in the Man United's in Aston Villa's 16 touches inside the opposition box for Man United, only 8 for Villa. So they've definitely been more on the front foot. So yeah, and obviously Villa hit the post with Rodgers. Martinez is coming on. Fernandez is going off. Yeah, so that's a hamstring thing, man. That's a hamstring thing. Amrin could have gotten Hoyland from Sporting. Hoyleman from Sporting. I think he's also the captain for Sporting and Denmark. He is. I don't know why you didn't go for him. You didn't, because you didn't get a midfielder in the end. Obviously, you were linked with Belabor, but that was always going to be a pipe dream, especially the time of the window you made your interest like public. And that was always going to be a lot of money, man. And he's not worth 100 mil. Look at the seasons he's having this season. No one's really talking about him. Bro, it's always the case with these kind of players, man. They're at the pinnacle when they get linked with a team, and then they just fall off a little bit and then come back. So, yeah, man. Big up normal guy says missed 2 goals because I was doing something. And Bruno's got injured as well, so he's off. Martinez has come on. How does that work? And this goes midfield. To be fair, he played DM. He played DM for Ajax, didn't he? So maybe he's actually playing midfield. But Martinez, Ugarte, progressive midfield. I don't know about that. You could have gotten him for like 30-40 million pounds. I reckon. Why not? It must be your funds, bro. It must be your funds. Because remember, you didn't sell that well. That's the kind of the thing as well. With the kind of new rules as well, you didn't sell, like you didn't get as much money as maybe you probably thought you would have done with selling the players. You were getting rid of and that. So it might have been that as well, bro. Kind of a 1 in, 1 out thing, man. Martinez was a midfielder before he came CB. Yeah, he did. And I think when Arsenal were linked with him, we were supposed to. The plan was to get him to do what Zinchenko was doing, which was the inverted to midfield anyway. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see if he works out. This might be if he has a good show in here. This might be his new kind of position in terms of being able to go into the team and not have that kind of defensive reliability of going for corners and set pieces and stuff like that. Maybe so a job in the midfield where he can kind of clean up and maybe be decent on the ball might be a more preferred role within the system. So that's why I see how he does. Obviously, Watkins has just come back out. I think Villa definitely need to do more in that second half compared to the first. I don't think they did nowhere near enough in terms of the challenge in the attack. So yeah, I said, Lord, Daji's playing midfield. I'm dead, bro. Yeah, this was not on my bucket list. Bruno getting injured because he's never injured, and then Martinez coming in midfield. So no Zertsky. But anything better than Ugarte at the minute. I mean, Ugarte's still playing, so whether they change roles and they have Martinez as like the ball playing midfielder and then have Ugarte further forward, I don't know. I don't know if that would be worse or better than what they're doing now, to be honest with you. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see how this works in midfield. Gonna be interesting. But yeah, Villa have kicked off 1-1. Remember, if Villa do win, they go 3 points behind Arsenal. I think they go second, don't they? Because Villa they're on 36 points. How many points are they on? Nice. Martinez wins the ball. Sesko should have done better there in that 1v1. Martinez, Emi Martinez, that is. It could be a chance here for Villa. Ball over the top, trying to find Watkins. Heaven clears the ball away. It's gone back out. So no, Villa would be 1 point behind Man City. But obviously still 3 points behind Arsenal at 1 point behind Man City, like I said. But yeah, Bruno's coming back onto the bench. Obviously he's done his hamstring, so potentially he might miss. Let's have a look at the Man United games that he might potentially miss. So they've got Newcastle on Friday, which is obviously Boxing Day. Then they've got Wolves at home, which is a nice little picture for them to get, to be honest with you. Wolves at home. So they've got Newcastle at home, Wolves at home. That's the Tuesday. And then they've got Leeds away, which should be a good game. But and Leeds are actually in good form, especially out their ground. So, and then they've got Burnley away. So they've got some nice fixtures, man. To be fair, Man United. They've got Leeds, Burnley, Wolves, and Newcastle. So it's not too bad, man. Then Brighton in the FA Cup. Then okay, so they got Brighton, Man City, and then Arsenal back to back. So that should be an interesting weekend. And then they got Spurs. So that should be a very interesting weekend. Run of fixtures, man. So yeah. Could be a chance for Man United is Mason Mount. Nice little 1-2 there by Mason Mount with Dallo. And Man United are keeping the ball a bit better than I thought, to be honest. A bit better than I thought. Here is Dallo on the right. Could be a chance here for Man United. Here's Mason Mount. Dalot's on the right. Mount with a decent ball in. Sesko just couldn't reach it. Just couldn't get there, man. And it's gone out for a goal kick, I think. So it was a decent breakaway there in transition. And the best time I've seen Mason Mount actually go do an attacking action that was actually decent. Ball into the area. Just too much, the ball. Boy, it was a decent idea. And Sesko just couldn't get his end on it. But yeah. Ebi Martinez, good goal kick. Flicked on, headed on. Oh. Tielemans, nice control there. Ball over the top. Trying to find a... and that's a foul there on Tielemans. All right, it's a foul there on Tielemans, man. Nice turn there by Cash. Matson. There's Watkins. Cash. Nice. Cash on the edge of the box. Matson. Nice little 1-2. Matson. Watkins. Dallo clears it. Yeah, still. Let me change this. Dear me. Good pressing there by Sesko. And is that gone up for a corner? I think it was. And Man United have been very good off the ball, I would say, in this game, man. Pressing very, very well, working very hard to put Aston Villa under pressure. Looking at how Liverpool beat them, it's just how literally the same. They're making mistakes on the ball. And Luke Shaw's going to take the corner. Remember, Man United have scored 12 goals from set pieces, man. So this could be a good opportunity for them. No Bruno Fernandes to take it, though. So Luke Shaw's going to do the honors from the corner. Corner comes in by Luke Shaw. Headed away by Aston Villa, but back to Shaw. Shaw back in the area. Headed away again on the edge of the box. Mason Mount. Just wide, man. Just wide. But a good opportunity there for Manchester United to go into the lead for the first time in the game. Great cross there. And it just drags it wide. Just drags it wide there, man. Here's Emi Martinez. Back to Tillemans. McGinn. Matty Cash. Clears it back. Nice little turn there. Mbeumo. Is McGinn. Tried to play in Ollie Watkins. Just didn't read it. But having had covered that kind of run well, he would have been 1v1 with him. So but yeah, man. But yeah, I think you'd have to probably put maybe Mason Mount back into midfield. Nice play there by Martinez in midfield. Lenny Euro. Back to Dallo on the right hand side. Tried to get it past Matson. And he's got the throw in though. Long throw from Dallo. Long throw into the area. Headed away. Back to Dallo. Nice ball by the outside of his foot. Martinez looked like he wanted to shoot there. Cunha back to Mount. Good defending though by Aston Villa. And it could be a transition here. Lost the ball. Martinez wants to have a shot. Martinez! Ooh. He's been very aggressive in midfield, man, winning the ball back a few times. And then has a shot. Not on target, but positive though. Just the wrong side. A long goal kick. I think Unai Emery definitely needs to make some changes personnel wise to gain some control, man, on the game. Because Man United just seem to be more in the ascendancy. I think they're trying to do the balls over the top, but they're not really sustaining possession, man. Is nice play there for Aston Villa. Here's Camera trying to play into Tielemans. Puts in the ball in. Tielemans. It's Rodgers. Oh, what a goal! It's Morgan Rodgers again! What a finish! Morgan Rodgers in the top corner. And it's another cold finish by Morgan Rodgers. And it's 2-1 to Aston Villa, man. Man, I don't think even Aston Villa will be playing that well. But when you got someone that can have one opportunity, two opportunities in a game and score from both of them, man, you've always got a chance. Because Morgan Rodgers is winning at the minute, man. What a goal by Aston Villa. What a goal by Morgan Rodgers. 2 in the game. And it's 2-1 to Aston Villa, man. What a finish. What a finish. Let's have a look at this again. Tielemans in the corner. And he's already stopped the cross there. Tielemans with his left foot. Watkins kind of flicks it back. And then, listen, when you give Rodgers that time and space to shoot, it's a top finish, man. And Lemens can't get anywhere near it. Shaw's angry, but it doesn't matter. It's 2-1 to Aston Villa. Fantastic finish there into the back of the net. And yeah, great goal, man. Great goal. Great goal. And Unai Emery is buzzing with that one. And remember a win. His man just dashed his coat, you know. You don't give out monkeys. Here's Man United. Back on the front foot. Handball? Nah, not going to get it. Not going to get it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Oh, could be a chance for Man United. Oh, great block there by Matty Cash. Trying to make up for that mistake he made. Crazy. Crazy, man. Nearly an immediate response straight away. Here is Dalot in the replay. And it's a ball, well, a shot with his left foot deflected. And then Dogu, tries to pull into an empty net. But it's Matty Cash with the deflection and the block to clear out for a Man United corner. So still, I said 2-2, my prediction, man. It's still on. Ball in the area by Cunha, and it's a terrible corner. Too deep, and it's out for a goal kick. And this is where you kind of need a Bruno Fernandes when when you're not on the endency, and you need kind of someone to kind of bring you back into the game, man. Obviously, you're not got him, so someone else needs to step up for Man United. And yeah, with that with that goal, Aston Villa would be third, 36 points, 7 ahead of Chelsea, man. Which is kind of crazy. With this win, if they were to hold on, Man United would be on 26 points, still only 3 points behind Chelsea. And with the fixtures they've got coming up, Burnley, Wolves, you'd expect them to get a few points from that, man, to be honest with you. Leeds as well. But yeah, Aston Villa's a tough place to go, though. Like I said, I don't think they've even played particularly that well, but they have got quality players that can do magic things from distance, man. Tielemans can do it. Rodgers, Buendia, who's on the bench, he can do it as well. So yeah, man. Crazy. Ball over the top, trying to find Ollie Watkins. And Lemens had to come out there and deal with it. And like I said, Man United have already lost 3 times in Premier League history at Villa Park, which is not a lot. That must be the lowest from an opposition team going to a ground, man. That's played over. They played 30 games. They've only lost 3 times in 30 appearances. So, yeah, man, they got a fantastic record there. Let's see how well they do in this game. Here is Rodgers again. Tried to go for another one. He's on a hat-trick as well, by the way. And he's in my fantasy. So, yeah, big him up for that. That looked like handball, though. Not going to give it. Cleared away. Good play there by Dalot. Very good play here. Here's Sesko. Good hold-up play there. Nice little turn and spin. Here's Dogu. Sesko wants to return. Good defending though by Konza. Here's Matty Cash. Konza gives the ball away though. Nice play there by McGinn. And doesn't get the free kick, I don't think. Mad. Or does he? I don't know. Yeah, it's a free kick. It's a free kick. But half an hour to go, people. Still 2-1 to Aston Villa. Rodgers again with 2 fantastic strikes in the game. Man United actually had played decently well, to be honest, but just like a bit of quality in the final third. Even the goal they scored was from a Aston Villa mistake. Here's Martinez. Nice play here. Tried to find Mason Mount, Shesko. Mason Mount slips, but still passes it to Dalot. Ball into the area. Great block there, whoever that was. Was that Tillemans? Fantastic work off the ball by Tillemans there, man. Here's Martinez. Nice little reverse pass into Dogu. Headed it back. Tries to find Sesko. Still in the area. Here's Ugarte. Loses the ball to Anana. Nice little footwork there by Anana. Into McGinn. Good play in transition here. Ollie Watkins is trying to make the run. McGinn goes to the byline. Great defending, though, by Cunha. Can't save the corner, though, and it's corner to Aston Villa. Good play. Good game, man. Good game. Good game, man. Good game. Corner to Villa. Tillemans to take it. It's funny because no one in the game scored like a normal goal. You've had 2 like banging goals from long range or decent range from Rodgers, and then obviously Cunha was like a mistake. So you're not really seeing kind of a goal where you think, oh, that's a good. You know what I mean? That's like a well worked goal kind of thing. It's more like individual brilliance or mistakes. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Corner, that's a reverse one there. Rodgers cleared away. That's definitely one off the training ground there. Didn't quite come off. But yeah, Matty Cash has got the ball back again. You got Lemens there. He's going to pass the ball back to. Ball over the top. Headed away by Dogu, man. And Man United, they got lucky there, bro. They got lucky there. Lost the ball in the final third. Heavy touch by Ugarte. And yeah. Gets the free kick. But the thing is with Man United, they've only really got Zertsky really to bring on. Now they ain't got Ahmad. Now they ain't got Mbuemo. And again, I think the fixture list have actually is gone kindly to them because they've got Burnley, Leeds, and them and Wolves. Is Dogu? Is Cunha on the edge of the box? Cunha! Ooh, it's gone wide. Tried to do the Rodgers thing. But yeah, that wasn't a great shot in the end. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, that's way off, man. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Oh, that's a terrible shot. But yeah, 25 minutes to go plus injury time. Martinez. McGinn. Cleared away. Oh, Heaven's been caught. This could be a chance here. Here's Ollie Watkins, 1v1 with Lenny Euro. Oh, it's offside. You got to let that go, brother. If he's on and he bangs it, you get me? Yeah, he's offside. He looks offside, though. Here's a Mason Mount. Nice turn there. Darlow. Mason Mount with a reverse. Ball into the area. Gotta be a goal. Oh my God. How's he missed that? What a miss. Cunha with a shocking miss. That is atrocious. Oh my. He's nearly on the penalty spot. Let's have a look at this again. He's past the penalty spot. Oh, he's got to score that, man. It's a free header. So close out, man. That is poor. That is so bad. He has to score that, man. That is a shocking miss. One of the worst misses of the season, man. Bro, that is terrible. Terrible, man. Oh, my days, man. Terrible. Wow. I can't believe he's missed that. That's shocking stuff. That's shocking stuff, man. His camera. That looks like a free kick. Crazy. A guy with a yellow card. Going into 20 minutes, you would think Amorim's going to have to bring Zertsky on at one stage. I think Sesko's been very ineffective in this half for sure. But they definitely should be level, though. That Cunha miss is shocking. Ball over the top by Martinez. Headed away, though. Here's Dogu. Oh, loses the ball. Not going to get that. It's Aston Villa. Could be another chance here. Cuts it back. Camera. Here's McGinn on the right-hand side. He needs an overlap. McGinn. He tries to go himself. Going to get a corner. And yeah, I think for me, it's just who scores the next goal, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, you definitely are capable of scoring again. But Aston Villa, if someone else can step up apart from Rodgers to try and finish off a shot, then I think that would be game over. Especially without Bruno as well, who went off injured. Morgan Rodgers in the box. Ugati's in there as well. Like, there's a few players in there, man. Tussling. Ball comes in from the corner, flicked on, headed away there by Dogu. He's given offside. And it's a free kick to Man United. Big old Karina says we are losing this. Don't look like scoring. I mean, bro, you literally should have scored, bro. That what shocking miss that was, man. He definitely should have scored that. That's appalling. That is appalling, man. Free header, that close as well. Come on, man. Yeah, that's bad. No, I think you could definitely create another chance like that. Looks like Zertsky's coming on. I think Villa have got another mistake in them, man. Like, jet me. If you carry on pressing them, I think they'll give you a ball in a dangerous area. You got to take Ugarte off, man. And then what? Put Mouse back. Jack Fletcher, son of Darren Fletcher, I think, is coming on. Where is Dogu? There's people in the box. Let's have a look at this. Cunha, Martinez, Dalot, Mason Mount cuts it back. And Cunha could have done better with that again, man. You're creating openings, though. You are creating a few openings against Villa. Could be a chance here. Cleared away by Man United. Oh, that's poor by Dalot. That's got to be a yellow card. That's poor. It's poor. It's poor. And that's going to be a breaking play to get the subs on, I think. Let's have a look at this again. He tries to control it. I just don't think he sees him, innit? Yeah, he's not looking at him. He doesn't see him coming through. 2 subs from Manchester United. Joshua Zirkzee coming on. And Jack Fletcher coming on as well. Ugarte coming off after having that booking. And then Jack Fletcher coming on. Sesko off. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what he's got. Martinez back to ball over the top though. Trying to find Ollie Watkins, and it's just left there. That's kind of the only problem when you play with a striker like Watkins. The turnovers are crazy because you're just trying to find him in space. So possession-wise, you don't really keep a hold of the ball a lot. Unless you're like Pep and you got technicians that can find your striker in different ways, innit? Is Martinez, who's I think played okay in midfield since halftime. Trying to find a pass here. Decent idea. That's a free kick. Against Lindelof, against his former club as well. Yeah, that was a free kick. Went into the back of him. Man. Mason Mount going to take it. Mason Mount with the ball into the area. That's poor, man. That's poor, bro. Come on. So yeah, Matson coming off for Lucadinha. And Watkins off for Marlon, man. Are you sure? Dogu. $15 minutes to go, man. Easy. This could be a chance for Villa. Rodgers. Oh, nice footwork there by Rodgers. Into the area. Oh, it's got to be a goal. Headed on. Oh, good defending there by Man United. Just about cleared it. Mason Mount into Zirkzee. And that's a foul. Look at that. 11 shots each. 4 on target. 25 touches for Man United. 11 for Aston Villa in the opposition box. And then 55% Man United. 45 for Aston Villa. But Aston Villa are winning, man. Ball over the top. It tried to find Dogu. Still in the balance though. Here's Cunha. Tees it off for Mason Mount on the edge of the box with his left foot. Good block there by Aston Villa. Here's McGinn. And just can't get it past Luke Shaw. It's Cunha. That's a free kick to Manu. So we chance. Here's Rogers. Cleared away. Oh. Mount. Zertsky. Here's Mason Mount. Back to Lissandro. Martinez into Cunha. Yeah, it's been actually ball progressing Martinez, you know. Long throw. Long throw in there by Dallo. Flicked on by Heaven. The one at handball. Cleared away. Referee saying no. I think VAR are going to check it. Let's have a look. No. No. Flicked on again by Man United. Got to be the one handball there. It's a mess. Let's have a look at this one. I don't think it would be a goal. No. It's well close. And it's a Villa player that does it. But yeah, 10 minutes to go, man. 10 minutes to go. Here's Rogers. Down the channel. Rogers. Oh, that looked like a foul there, man. Referee saying no. Anana. Luca Dean. Tillemans. Ball into a dangerous area and 2-ball. Ball over the top. Here's Mason Mount. Cleared away. Man United got 8 minutes to try and get an equalizer. Ball into the area. Cleared away. But yeah, Nana coming off. McGinn's coming off as well. Buendia coming on. Shane Lacey coming on for Lenny Euro. I guess the defender for the defender, I guess. Well, at least they're using at least they're using their academy. This could be a chance here for Villa to finish it up. Morgan Rogers don't want handball. And it's a good block in the end by Man United. Nice little flick there by Zertsky. Fletcher into Dorgu. Dorgu cuts it back. Dorgu, oh, it's a poor option in the end. Man United got the ball back. Here's Cunha. Oh, too easy. Too easy. Hits it early. Tries to get the keeper out. But still 5 minutes plus injury time to go. Headed away. Buendia. This could be a chance for Man United in another turnover. Here's Cunha. Doggy's on the left. Zertsky's making an inward run. They're going to go out for a corner. You can tell by Gary Neville's commentary, he really wants Man United to score, man. You could just tell, man. He's ushering them to score an equalizing goal. I didn't even know get on the chance, though, to be fair. Ball in there by Mason Mount. Comfortable by Martinez. And it opts to hold on to the ball. Oh, messing about again. Aston Villa, man. They definitely need to work on playing out from the back and creating enough angles for you to get out of tight situations, man. Because they played too many terrible passes. There's Mason Mount. Nice little 1-2. Oh dear. Couple more minutes left, man. Tielemans has got the ball. Oh, it's poor, man. Konya. Konya still got the ball. Konya. Shea Lacey. Ooh, not bad, you know, not bad. Uh-huh. Here's Konya again. Only 4 minutes of extra time. Dogu still in the area. Cleared away. Lacey couldn't bring it down though. Aston Villa plays out from they play out from the back. Can't keep it in, Rogers. Tielemans is down injured. Man. Oh, thought that might have been a penalty. Free kick to Man United in the last couple of minutes now. Can they get an equalising goal? Mason Mount! Ooh, not bad, man. Not bad. Well, just over the top. But he has got a free kick this season against Crystal Palace already. But yeah. Couple of minutes left. Aston Villa winning 2-1. If they win, they go 3 points behind Arsenal, who are first. So could be a big win. Could be a massive win. There's someone dressed up as Santa. So yeah, Christmas time as well, of course. And this is the last Premier League game before Christmas as well. So no, it's not. It's not actually. There's a game tomorrow. Is it Fulham versus Nottingham Forest Monday Night Football? So it's actually not. So yeah, 1 minute to go. Villa got taking a goal kick there, flicked on by Anana, headed on by Matty Cash. Villa just really need to just keep the ball, and they'll be all right. Cleared away. Free kick to Man United. This is the last chance for Man United to get anything from the game. Again, they've already beaten Arsenal. They've already beaten Manchester City. Can they beat Man United as well this season at Villa Park? Ball over the top by Luke Shaw. Cleared away. There's Dallo. There's Rodgers. There's Dessel. And that's it. Full time, Aston Villa are beating Manchester United 2-1. And Morgan Rodgers' brace from range was enough to get all 3 points. Man United scored from a mistake by Matty Cash. Cunha putting the ball in the back of the net, but Cunha should have made it 2-2, missing from point blank range a header to make it 2-2 in the second half. He couldn't score, and Aston Villa get all 3 points, only 3 points behind Arsenal in first position. They're in third, 1 point behind Man City in second. Manchester United failed to go on level on points with Liverpool and Chelsea, who are in the fourth and fifth possessions, respectively. So, yeah, crazy game, crazy. 0 points, though, man. 0 points. Big up Jake says, hi, I can't wait for Christmas. Big up yourself, bro. It's over. Luke Shaw and his team is grim. What inspiration are you supposed to get as a young player looking at Luke Shaw? Again, his manager decided to keep him on instead of moving him on. Again, he decides to play Luke Shaw. Awful again. I'm so mad. Stop the clock. I'm off to play my Xbox. Pick up yourself, bro. This manager is a clown. Again, man, I thought you obviously, on the whole, you played all right. But again, I feel like with Ruben Amorim, he never makes substitutions to help you win the game or gain a point. It kind of stifles your momentum a little bit, man, when he kind of brings players on. Doesn't really bring it to the betterment of the team overall during the game. But I thought you played all right. I think if it was a draw, I don't think Aston Villa could complain, to be honest with you. You definitely should have scored that goal. Cunha, that header, man. But massive win for Aston Villa in the top 3. 7 points ahead of Chelsea, who are in 4th position now after they drew away at Newcastle 2-2. And yeah, man, they're doing very, very well. Man, Unai Emery doing very well so far with Aston Villa. Remember, they're in the Europa League as well, so got a great opportunity to win a trophy too. But yeah, only 3 points behind Arsenal. Remember, they face Arsenal later this month at the Emirates. Already beaten them this month as well. At Villa Park, they face them again on the 30th of December. So potentially, if results align, they could be in a position to either go ahead of Arsenal or be level on points if they beat them at the Emirates. So, yeah, man. Interesting. Got it right. 2-1. Yes, you did. Normal guy. Pick up yourself for getting the correct score. You did say 2-1 Villa. I said 2-2. But yeah, you were right. Villa did win the game 2-1. Mate, I would give up every single metric in the game. Just go for a win. What is the point of winning possession in every single chance? Cunha is a flop. Bro couldn't hit the target on 3 separate occasions. Obviously not happy with Cunha's contribution. Did you do the Everton versus Arsenal watch along? Yeah, man. It's available on playback if you want to watch that again. But yeah, Cunha definitely should have scored, man, to be honest with you. It was a poor miss, man. But yeah, man. But yeah, Morgan Rodgers, man. is definitely the X factor in the Villa team, bro. Someone that can score out of nothing. You do kind of need those kind of maverick players that can come up with good results, man. So, well, yeah, man, crazy. Even Villa weren't great, but they had the enough to get the 3 points, man. The bare minimum should be doing it. Yeah, 100%. Hitting the target. This is what United side do. They inflate their stats. Pardon me. Yeah, they definitely should have. You definitely should have scored more than one goal for sure. I can't lie, man. But yeah, man, big win for Aston Villa. I wonder. Let me quickly have a look at Aston Villa's fixtures. So they got damn, god damn. So they got Chelsea on the 27th. That should be a good game. Aston Villa at home. Aston Villa home. They got their next two games are Chelsea away and Arsenal away, which is very tough. Then they got Nottingham Forest at home, Crystal Palace away, Spurs away, Everton at home, Fenerbahce away, Newcastle away, flipping out, Salzburg at home. They got some tough, bro. Their run from now till February is tough, bro. Newcastle away, Everton at home, Spurs away, Crystal Palace away, Arsenal away, Chelsea away, flipping out. They'll take shots from far out and they'll never go in and say that's one shot on target. And Amarin will glaze them. Brother, you know what's so infuriating? This manager will win away and get the odd result against a strong side and people will be blinded by it. I get what you mean, bro. Well, bro, you know me, my stance. I think you should have got rid of him last year, to be fair. I think it's going to be harder to do it now. Like Carlos was saying, considering you're probably going to get some more plays in January and also you're still only 3 points off top four, so this is probably where everyone expects you to be. But again, I think it's kind of the knock-on effect from last season onto this season, where it's like you're not getting consistent results. I think you've only won one in your last 5 now, or something, because you beat Wolves, but you didn't beat Bournemouth. You drew with West Ham. You lost to Everton. That's your last 3 home games. You've just lost this game. Do you know what I mean? You drew Nottingham Forest away. So yeah, man. Your wins are sporadic. It's 1 win in 3 or 1 win in 4 or 2 wins in 5 or 6. You don't win. I mean, that guy with the haircut, he ain't never getting that cut, bro. He ain't never getting that cut. Do you know what I'm saying? This United squad bottled like 4 games in a row. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. The Bournemouth one, and I wish I did a watch along for that, man. Because that was a sick game as well. But yeah, the West Ham game you should have won as well, and the Everton one you should have won. The 3 home games you should have won. I think you probably should have got a draw out of that game. So yeah, man. Peak. Fulham versus Nottingham Forest tomorrow. Yep. Yes, it's a disgrace. But yeah, I think as well, Korean. I think you've got. I mean, I say decent run of fixtures, but you have got fixtures you should be looking to win in. Apart from obviously Newcastle will be a difficult game, but Wolves, Leeds, Burnley. I think you got West Ham as well. You've got a load of the teams in the bottom, man. You've got soon, so and obviously you got Arsenal, but yeah, Man City. So, but again, like you said, man, you'll probably drop points against Burnley and then beat Man City or beat Arsenal or something. Like you're just that kind of team, innit? It's just weird, but yeah, man, just have a look at the table. Wolves on 2 points, man. 16 points away from the drop, bro. They are done out. Burnley, West Ham, they're getting quite adrift themselves as well. So it looks like they might be the 3 teams that go down, man. Because West Ham are 5 points behind. Nottingham Forest, they've got a game in hand as well. Then top of the table, Man United stay in 7th. A point behind Sunderland and 3 points behind 5 and Chelsea. But yeah, Aston Villa are 7 points ahead of 5th place Liverpool and 4th place Chelsea, which is a couple of game weeks as well. So yeah, man. Crazy. Do you remember that Nottingham coach got the sack from a better track record than Amarin? Oh, what Ange? You know what about? Oh no, Nuno in it. Nuno. Yeah, crazy man, crazy. You're telling me Nottingham, who was in the relegation battle, turned it around. Yeah, they're out of the relegation zone now, man. 5 points clear with a game in hand. Villa to do with 2016. Leicester can never rule it out, Chris, man. Can never rule it out, my bro. The manager is not right man for the job. It's tiring supporting this shit. This manager entire tactic was to pass to Embuemo and Ahmad and let Bruno spray Hollywood passes. Yeah. And like I said, you don't know when their man are coming back. Could be a month, could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on how far they get in. Obviously, in the African Cup, that starts today, actually. So yeah, bro, it's kind of a tricky one, man, considering how much you kind of need or rely on those kind of players to kind of provide moments of quality, man, especially away from home as well. So yeah, I don't know, man. And with Bruno getting down and injured as well, it's looking a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? It is looking a bit mad. But yeah, man, mad. He's tactically inept. It's infuriating. I want him gone. Who would you want in instead of Korean? Just got an interim in time for now. What has this manager actually shown? He hasn't done a single thing right. It's funny, man. It's funny, man. Because obviously, yeah, man. It's just one of those ones where everyone's obviously got a period of time where you back kind of a manager, and then once you're done, you just don't rate him at all. You just don't rate him at all, man. Well, yeah, I think the problem with Amarin is that he had made such a bad start. He performed when he first came here. He was always gonna have to overperform to get like a balanced kind of take. If he just does okay, which I think at a minute he's doing all right. Like he's doing all right. Like based off your squad, I didn't expect you to be comfortably in the top 4. I thought you'd be fine for European places, which you are now doing. But the performances are they're not a massive improvement in terms of getting a performance and a result. You don't get results consistently enough, and the performances are hot and cold. Like you perform better against probably the better teams, but don't really get the result in the majority of the games. And then against the worst teams, you score goals, but then you can't hold on to the lead. So it's do you know what I mean? So I think he kind of needs a run where he kind of wins multiple in a row, man, home and away, rather than winning loads of at home and then your away form improves, but then you can't win at home now. So yeah, man. But no, I definitely think Ineos will definitely stick with him for now, bro. For sure. Unless he kind of goes down to where Tottenham are, where you got no chance of getting European football again, then I think he'll probably be backed even more, man. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man, if he improves. I mean, if he gets into a position where he's back into the Champions League, they'll see it as a success, innit? And then they'll probably give him some more money for next season. So, but how you get there is another thing. And if you get there is another thing as well, because it means you're going to have to finish ahead of either Liverpool, Chelsea, Villa at the minute, Arsenal, or Man City, if it is top 5. So, can I see that happening? I don't think so, man, to be honest with you. But we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. He hasn't done a single thing right. We haven't played better than any team in the last 10 besides Wolves. And that was a close one because Wolves are terrible, man. Wolves are terrible. But yeah, man, I think the thing is with you guys, you just have moments in games. There's not a period of time where you've been by far the better team. It's just you have a period in the game, you score a few goals, then you'll have a period of game where you're not playing that well, and then you might concede a goal. Do you know what I mean? Or you give opposition opportunities to get back into the game as well. So yeah, man, it's not great, man. It's not great, but it's crazy. Also, what's annoying is this clown started by Marvin the youth, saying they're entitled. Then he brings 3 of them on. He's actually from psychosis. yeah. Wait, was it Harry Amas that he was saying he was struggling? That was terrible. You can't be calling out youngsters, man, when you've not been doing good yourself as in the job, bro. What the hell? Just to take the heat off him, that wasn't cool. But yeah, like I said, man, you're 3 points off 4th, so certain fan bases will be happy about that. But then at the same time, you're already 3 points off 12th, so it's a very tight league, man. It's a very tight league. All it takes is a bad run of form either way, or a good run of form for you to go up or down. So yeah, man. I said, yeah, he thinks it's Sir Alex Ferguson or Wenger. Who does he think he is? Yeah, man. Crazy. So, yeah, 17 games. Man United won 7, drawn 5, lost 5 already, man. So, but to be fair, like someone said, to get top 4, you can lose about 10 or 11 and get top 4, man. Especially during this season. I mean, Liverpool have already lost 6. Chelsea have lost 4. So yeah, you could probably lose a few, man, to be honest, and still get it. But yeah. But again, you look at goals scored. You've actually scored more goals than Arsenal. Oh no, the same amount as Arsenal. You've scored 31 goals, which is a massive improvement from. I think you already scored. Was it 43 or 45 last season, the entire season? So, goal scoring wise, it's fine, but you conceded 28, which is too much. And you've dropped a lot of points in games. So, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see how you get on, man. We'll have to wait and see what you get on. You've lost the Europa League final, knocked out to Grimsby. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Lost to a 10-man Everton side at home. You're a disgrace. It's embarrassing being a United fan watching this crap. Yeah, I forgot about that. To be fair, the Grimsby one's kind of mad. Losing to a League Two Grimsby in one of the cups, early one of the 2 cups you can win. Mad, absolute madness, man. I was looking at the table. The fact that Tottenham are behind Brentford after taking their manager is crazy. That is funny. Well, yeah. All right, people. I'm gonna head off. Big up everyone that's tuned in. I'll be back for the Arsenal Crystal Palace game on Tuesday, a couple of days before Christmas. So yeah, man. Big up everyone that's tuned in. This clown delivers this, and he has the audacity to chat. What is he smoking, man? Yeah, he's doing the mad thing. I can't lie, man. But yeah, I'll be back soon, bro. But big up yourself, Korean, and everyone in the chat. ST Carlos, Normal Guy, Donut as well. Chris, big up everyone tuning in. But yeah, catch you, man, later, man. Peace and love. I'll see you in a bit. Later.